Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to be driving through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, starting out at Gatlinburg, Tennessee, going east to the eastern border, which is near the city of Cherokee, North Carolina. And about half of the park is in Tennessee and half is in North Carolina. And then from there, I'm going to take a southern route back into Tennessee for a few more things I want to see before I finish up my Tennessee journey. And I think this is going to be a beautiful trip, driving through the Smoky Mountains during the fall to see all of the changes in the trees. So come along with me and we'll see what that looks like and everything else. I'm going to stop at various overlook points and lookout points, whatever I find along the way. So let's go driving through. This is the Visitor Center, which is the first one in the national park that I've seen this year that is actually open. And right behind the Visitor Center is a hiking trail to a waterfall. So I'm going to go take a look at that. That's a pretty nice hiking trail. Well, here it is, folks. I'm sure it's much more impressive in the spring with the snow removal. Boy, this tree really took quite a beating. It developed this really nice, good root system there. And then the soil just withered away. And I wonder how it got damaged this much. Maybe it was lightning that caused it to fall. It was as tall as these trees, so the lightning's got to pick one out. And that was a sacrifice. Well, that's it. I'm going to drive off to see what the next stop is. Here's the next stopping point. I've always wondered how the Smoky Mountains got their name. I was expecting to see a lot of smoke. This is my first time here ever, and maybe on a cloudy day it might look smoky, but look at this, totally clear skies today. Not a single cloud in the sky. There is a lot of traffic today, and I bet fall is maybe the best time to be here to see all the fall colors of the trees, which is one of the reasons why I picked this time to come to Tennessee. A lot of traffic here, as you can see. And some of these pull-off spots are very small. I'm getting a lot of sun kickback this morning. Looks like they chopped up the side of the mountain here to make this road. Look at all these different colored leaves. And on the side there, you can see the red ones, rusty colored ones poking out. Must be a lot of different kinds of trees here. They like this picturesque site here. Well, this answers that question. Look at all these different kinds of trees they have here. Some of the road follows along this creek, or maybe they call it a river. It's very low water level this time of the year, of course. I bet it looks quite different in the spring. I just passed up 3 overlook points because they were completely full of cars. So not only could I not get in, but a car coming by would have to wait their turn to get a parking spot. This is the other side of the road where there's a very small series of waterfalls here that go across the road underneath here and meet up with the creek on the other side. Here's another shot of the creek that has moved to the other side of the road now. Here's where the creek crosses over the road. Actually, that would be underneath the road. Here's where it comes out the other side. Then there are some pull-out spaces like this where there's nobody. So I can stop, and the creek is right here. And I found this little area where I think I can get down to it. Oh wow, look at these trees that have fallen across the creek. Wow, I wonder where that came from. I don't see where it was mounted in the ground. Well, I did get a nice shot of the creek. I'm standing right in the middle of it on one of these big boulders. This is a really long waterfall for such a small amount of water. See if we can actually see the water. Just a little bit there. And coming down there. You call that a waterfall? I'm not sure. But it's coming down from the top of the mountain there. There are not many overlook points like this because nearly all of the driving is down in a valley and with tall trees on both sides. Sometimes you look up and you can barely see any sky at all. And I just came up from right there. So that's why I'm way up on an overlook. This is called the Newfound Gap Road, as it explains right there. And this is when they were building it. Look at that. And here's a shot from 1935. Here's another lookout point on the other side of the road. $48.60. And here's a nice shot of some fall colors. Here's another nice overlook. And I'll zoom off into the distance there. Now this is a different creek or river because it's flowing in the opposite direction that the one was that I showed you earlier. Here's a better close-up of it. Trees are mostly green and yellow around here. Well folks, I hope you have enjoyed my videos of the Great Smoky Mountains. It's a beautiful place, especially in the fall, with all of the fall colors of the trees changing. Let me know how you like it. Good day, folks.